Prime time returns. Karrueche Tran's heartfelt update on Deion Sanders' health and love-fueled comeback with Colorado Buffs. When you talk about Deion Sanders, you're not just talking about a football coach. You're talking about a man who has defied odds all his life, a man who turned every doubter into a believer, and a man who still finds a way to inspire millions, even while fighting for his own life. This past year, the sports world watched with bated breath as Coach Prime battled health scares that would have broken the spirit of most people. From toe amputations to severe circulation issues, from a cancer diagnosis to major weight loss, it looked like the legend might be forced off the sidelines for good. But this is Deion Sanders, prime time. Giving up is not in his DNA. And through it all, someone very special has been by his side, actress Karrueche Tran. Their relationship, once just a rumor, is now the talk of both the sports and entertainment world. And in a stunning emotional twist, Tran has finally given fans the update they've been waiting for. Coach Prime is doing better, he's standing strong, and yes, she's right there with him every step of the way. Red Heart, a love story forged in adversity. They say the truest form of love is the one that shows up when things fall apart. That is exactly what Karrueche Tran did for Deion Sanders. Back in May, when Sanders was wheeled into cancer surgery, witnesses saw a tearful Tran holding his hand. She wasn't just there for a social media moment. She was there as his rock, the person reminding him that he had something to fight for. At the time, neither Sanders nor Tran publicly confirmed they were dating. Fans had been speculating for months. Social media detectives caught them liking each other's posts, appearing at the same events, and quietly sharing moments that seemed too intimate to be just friends. But when Tran went on the What's Next with Jay Ryan podcast and casually dropped the line, "Yeah, I am dating. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be in it." The internet exploded. Suddenly, the whispers became headlines. Fans weren't just curious about Deion's health anymore. They wanted to know who was keeping him smiling through the pain. Hospital, the battle that almost took him away. Deion Sanders' health issues were no small matter. In 2023, he revealed that poor circulation in his legs led to multiple surgeries. Doctors warned him that things could get worse fast. At one point, amputation was even discussed as a possible life-saving option. The man who once outran the fastest players in the NFL was suddenly fighting to save his foot, and then his toes, and then his overall health. Through it all, Sanders stayed public about his journey, posting updates on Instagram, speaking candidly about the fear and frustration he felt, and still encouraging his players and fans to stay strong. But insiders now reveal that his inner circle saw a more vulnerable side of him, a side that leaned heavily on Karrueche Tran. She was there when nobody was looking, one source told TMZ Sports. She didn't just show up for the photo ops. She showed up for the doctor's visits, the late nights, the tears, and the uncertainty. Speaking head Karrueche speaks out. When TMZ Sports recently caught up with Tran, she finally gave the update everyone had been waiting for. "Good. He taught me. He's alive. He stands free. Thank God." Her words, simple but powerful, carried the weight of months of fear. "I think he's a great person. Great father," she added, confirming that her respect for Sanders goes beyond just a romantic connection. Those few lines were enough to make Buffs Nation, and frankly all of college football, exhale. Coach Prime was back. Party popper back on the sidelines, back where he belongs. Fast forward to the start of the 2025 college football season. Deion Sanders was spotted on the sidelines at Folsom Field, looking determined, focused, and ready to lead. Colorado faced Wyoming that night, but for many fans, the real victory was simply seeing Coach Prime where he belongs. In a headset, surrounded by his players, feeding off the energy of a roaring crowd. And yes, Karrueche Tran was there too. On her Instagram story, she shared a POV snap from the box, overlooking the electric stadium as Ralphie 7, Colorado's new live Buffalo mascot, made its much-anticipated debut. It wasn't her first appearance either. Earlier in September, she had been spotted at another Buffs game, rocking a cowboy hat and special team credentials. Fans put two and two together. She wasn't just a casual supporter. She was family now. Faced with tears of joy, the Sanders family approves. If you think the Sanders kids are shy about teasing their father's new relationship, think again. Shiloh Sanders, Deion's outspoken son, was caught on video joking with fans at a cafe in Pinellas Park. "Baby, you know who I am? I'm prime time. Baby, I got 5 kids." The crowd laughed until someone playfully shouted back, "Where's Karrueche at?" Even Deondra Sanders, Deion's daughter, posted a video of Tran dancing with her son, lovingly captioning it, "Lil Grandma." Clearly, Tran has not only been welcomed into the family, she's embraced by them. Man Detective fans can't stop talking. Of course, with every public appearance, the internet goes wild. Fans flood X, formerly Twitter, with reactions every time they see her in the stands. Some cheer them on, others crack jokes, but almost everyone agrees on one thing: Deion looks happy. And as Tran has pointedly said, "Get out of my business." For her, this is not about clout. This is about love, health, and standing by someone when it matters most. American football, the bigger picture for Colorado football. As Deion's health improves, so do the Colorado Buffaloes prospects. His presence alone changes the energy in the locker room. Players have described him as locked in, saying that his passion is contagious. His signature pregame speeches are back, his fiery sideline energy is back, and his swagger, that unmistakable primetime aura, is back too. Buffs fans believe this season could be special, and now that their coach is healthy, they feel like nothing is impossible. Sparkles why this story resonates. This is more than just a celebrity romance. This is the story of a man who has been to the top of the mountain, lost nearly everything: his health, his sense of control, his comfort, and fought his way back with the support of someone who believed in him. It's about vulnerability, resilience, and second chances. It's about love showing up at the exact moment it's needed most. And it's about a college football program that mirrors its coach. Battered, doubted, but still fighting for glory. Fire the road ahead. Deion Sanders knows the job isn't done yet. His health journey isn't over. Doctors will continue to monitor him closely. But one thing is clear: he's not stepping away from football anytime soon. With Karrueche Tran by his side, his children in his corner, and an army of Buffs fans behind him, Coach Prime is ready to write the next chapter of his remarkable story. Megaphone final word. From near tragedy to triumphant return, from whispered rumors to a love story, the whole world is watching. Deion Sanders' 2025 season is already one for the history books. And as long as he has Karrueche Tran cheering him on, don't bet against him. Because if there's one thing Coach Prime has proven over and over again, it's this: collision. When life comes for Deion Sanders, he doesn't just survive, he thrives.